Hey, I don't know if y'all listen to us, but if you know, we're not talking about our weeks. BJ said we can't talk about that shit no more.
They don't want to hear that, bro.
Welcome back to a whole nother episode of On the Porch, guys. You already know what we're doing. Me and BJ back here, just vibing. As y'all know, y'all see it's just been me and BJ lately because we just want to make sure we give you the content.
Yo, I started some beef last week.
I did.
Need some beef out there somewhere.
I'm beefing with him. I got smoked. And I'm supposed to go to an event tonight. And I got smoked with some niggas.
Somebody looking for you.
Somebody looking for me, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, go out to our other platforms, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever that is. Leave us 5 stars. Say something nice so we continue just moving up those charts, getting this information out to you all. Follow us on Instagram at _on-the-porch. Follow me on Instagram at _Mr.mindset Mr.mindset. BJ?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, I already know, man. It's your boy _BJ Real, man. We're back here with another episode of On the Porch, man. We're going to do something a little different this time. You know what I'm saying? But
change it up for y'all a little bit.
It's been a smooth week, man. A week of ideas, a week of inspiration, a week of just a working week.
What you do this week?
Me?
Yeah, like what's going on?
You know, regular shit, work, chill with my girl, stuff like that.
Shit. Have fun.
Trying to drop their weight.
That's it.
Trying to be a sex symbol, guys.
Sex symbol. Well, my week was pretty solid.
Guys, fun fact, Mike is currently a sex symbol, guys.
Thanks, BJ. I don't know if I'm a sex symbol.
He wears that with a badge on his
I appreciate
chest.
it.
He loves it.
I appreciate it, but you know.
I'm trying to run him down right now, guys.
It's all right. Just been working out a lot and just eating less. That's it. Just don't eat and work out. It's not a secret, guys. Just not, or eat better.
Give him a plan, Mike. Give him a plan right now. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Don't eat in the morning. If you eat in the morning, first of all, work out. Work out in the morning. Don't eat before you work out. After you work out, drink a smoothie. Don't eat for the whole day. Maybe in the middle of the day, if you want something, eat some like peanuts or something, just a little bit, like maybe like a handful or something. You're not that hungry. I promise you're not. Then at the end, that's when you eat a meal, like at 7:00.
Because eating is an addiction. So you say eat. You said snack throughout the day and
one
meal a day, basically?
Yeah, so 1 meal a day, so pretty much 1 meal a day. That's all you really need, bro. And that's something that pretty much that's kind of like, they did that on purpose because just the government really did it on purpose. Just like with all the water and stuff like that, bro. Like, you'll believe that?
It's marketing.
It's marketing,
great. It's
bro.
great. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner is
You
great
need to
marketing.
eat breakfast, lunch, bro. I know your ass still be full when you just ate at 8:00 and you about to eat at 1. I know you're still full of
No,
shit.
it got to a point because, like, last week, bro, it's like I would wake up and not even be hungry. And I'm telling you, like, it's like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and I'm like, bro, I'm not even hungry still.
Bro, think about this.
Like, what's going on?
Today, last time I ate yesterday was at 6
But it's
o'clock.
always something telling me to eat. It's like, eat.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's like, bro, no, like,
You're
I'm not even hungry.
Yeah, for sure. It's because it's programmed to us. So so yesterday, me personally, I ate last time. First of all, the first time I ate and the last time I ate, but besides the smoothie in the morning, I ate was at 6 o'clock. That's the last time I ate. I ain't eat again today until 4.
And you work out every morning.
And I work out. So you're not hungry, bro, because most of the time they do that, like you say, it's just a marketing tactic. Just like drinking 8. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make some of y'all upset. Drink that many cups of water, that much water a day. You do not need that much fucking water. You do not need that much fucking water, bro.
So that drink your
8
body
cups of
weight,
water,
basically.
Bro, that shit's not real, bro. That shit's not real, bro. You could just eat fruit and get water.
Because don't when boxers, when it's time to cut weight and stuff, don't they stop drinking water and boom, and y'all see they cut 10, 15 pounds.
Bro, I want to know how they come up with
crazy.
that. I'm going to look that up, bro, because I actually want to know, like.
How do that? Because it's like almost impossible. But we train for like jiu-jitsu matches and stuff, and it's like, boom, we done. Did you starve yourself or you was already at weight?
I was just kind of starving myself, but yeah, so I can make sure I stay real below weight.
I was just eating real tight. Like I was eating real balanced, eating real tight. But guys, you don't need that water for real.
Let's look some shit up. I want to just know because it's like, how is it that we just go for this shit? It's no way you think you got to eat that many times a day.
Yeah.
You're just overeating at that point. So let me see.
Cause ain't no way, bro.
Cups of water.
They be jumping weight like so crazy. Like I never heard of somebody being 130 and then the next day you wake up 150.
I don't know, bro.
Like they should sell a meal plan or something. Like if they could do that, like what?
Hi, my name is Attorney Andre Smith. I've handled many personal injury cases throughout the state of Georgia and throughout the state of Florida. Oftentimes, when people get in an accident, they do not know what to do. The first thing you should do is call 911. The second thing you should do is call our office. Our Georgia office, we can be reached at 770-615-8853. Our Florida office, we can be reached at 407-758-6130. Hire us, and we'll fight for you.
Myth. There is no data saying that you need that much water. Daily Health Facts with Dr. Leslie. So how do you know how much to hydrate? Look at your pee. If your urine is this color, girl, you are dehydrated. Get some water, start chugging. Pee this color, you're doing better, but still keep drinking water. Your pee should be light yellow like this, almost clear. If that's the case, you're getting enough fluids. Stay hydrated out there, people.
So right now, cause you're like in prime shape right now. Like you said, this is probably like the best shape you've ever been in your life. Like, how much water do you drink a day?
About like. Also, first of all, I would like to say all I drink is water and alcohol. so that's it. That's just drink water and alcohol. There's no in between. There's no fucking. I don't drink soda. I don't drink juices. Nothing like that. So with water, I probably drink maybe like 3 bottles a day.
3 bottles,
which is not that much water.
I would say
maybe 2.
I probably drink like 4 bottles a day, and like I make like a little detox of water now. So like I have like it in the morning, and that's like 1.5 bottles of water, and then at night it would be like another like 1 bottle and a half.
That's crazy. I really want to know. Like I want to read
like
some
a
shit.
little more at night. I be having. I don't know about y'all, but my mouth be dry as.
Sometimes it be dry as hell though.
Night. Like,
yeah,
I be
nighttime.
Sipping at night.
Water, 8 cups of water a day. Yeah, I'm still trying to look this shit up. A day real.
Because they already lied to us about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm pretty sure drink this much water, buy this much bottled water is fake too. Or run your water bill up. It could go either way. It's like run your water bill up or buy bottled water.
You know, I ain't even finna go into it that much. We just know for a fact that shit's not true. Especially water and food, bro. You really don't need that much food. You don't need that much food. Animals, how much they fucking eat?
Hold on, and you know what's crazy?
Cause I don't want to take too much time.
I stay in Riverdale, Georgia right now, and I'm about to move. But like yesterday, we ran the water, and like in the morning, the water was like brown, but like you couldn't tell that the water was brown until you put it in a cup. So we were like, bro, like if the whole street has this, we were like, bro, unless you get a cup and put it in put the water in a cup, you cannot tell that the water, like it looks clear coming out, but like when you put it in a cup and it just sits there, the water is like dark brown. And it was crazy. Like that for the beginning of the morning. We had to run the water for like 30 minutes, like 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Like just running all the like pipes in the house.
Damn.
So it's like some people probably cook with that, some people probably bathed in that, some people probably drunk that water. So we're like, bro.
That's crazy. Sometimes I drink straight out the goddamn faucet when I try to take a pill or something.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to look. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Now that's just some shit they be trying to do. But I ain't gonna lie, we're so fucked up. We so fucked up we don't even understand.
Nah,
we don't understand how messed up we are, bro. And that's just cause, bro. First of all, like we said, all that food and shit like that, and eating that much, that shit is marketing. You just put more money out there in the world, bro. You don't need to overeat. That shit's a sin, first of all. So
and I think they said we're at an all-time high of like the obesity rate.
Obesity rate, and you know what else is
we're
crazy?
At an all-time
we'll
high.
have this conversation another time, but we're at the high. That ain't even got nothing to do with it. I ain't even gonna go into that, but.
What are we talking about today?
We're gonna talk. All right, so it ain't going to that. But I mean, that's just how.
Get into it.
Damn,
it's so much to talk about.
It's so much to talk about. All right, but so pretty much, well, my week was good. I forgot to say that, but I just worked out and shit like that. You know what I mean? My partner passed away. Cool.
Rest in paradise, man.
So I had to go to a funeral. One of my closest friends. So, but you know, hey, life is life, and we just gotta understand the cycle of life. One thing I know for sure is you pretty much 2 things in life and death.
Yeah.
To be born and to die. That's it. So you gotta learn how to just be able to hey, steadfast and understand it's going to happen someday. May happen too soon sometimes, or sooner than we want it to happen. Not too soon, but it's what it is.
The older you get, the more life is gonna be thrown in your face.
Yeah, that's it. So pretty much that's it. But man, one thing me and B were talking about is like the traditional household. Lately, And it's just crazy because my perspective has changed now. My perspective has changed. How you feel about first of all, how you feel about traditional household?
I feel like it's great because I talk about it all the time. Like
BJ, I used to judge BJ. I ain't gonna lie.
About
I
what?
used to be like, BJ. Nah, I used to say this to you, like, bro, y'all want a slave, but it's
I
not
want
that
a slave?
You remember we used to say that. We used to say you want a slave, but really you don't. You just want
Like
some-
what? What
like,
do you mean?
Oh, they gotta cook, they gotta clean, they gotta do this.
Oh, about like the female, like
Yeah.
if I get with a female. Oh yeah, he was always getting on me like that because I used to be like, bro, I want a girl that cook, clean, boom. And I basically get it from my dad because my dad, like my uncles made jokes about my dad, and they was like, bro, you don't want a wife, bro, your ass want a maid, bro.
Yeah, that's
And
you.
it's like it's not me, bro. I literally help my girl wash the dishes. Like,
Nah, I help her. Everything else, though, I ain't doing
I
nothing.
literally helped her wash the dishes.
Nah,
one time.
for sure, for one
Nah,
time.
but bro, I believe in the traditional family household, bro. I feel like it's the best. It's the ideal way for like a man or woman to be successful in life. I feel like it gives you confidence. I feel like it gives you direction. I feel like it gives you like a great foundation to start off of because it's like, boom. It's like if I got a dad that's like, boom, he's a provider, he's for the family, he does everything like the traditional way. It's like, if all else fails, I'm just gonna do what my dad did.
Yeah.
I know it works. I know he took care of me. I know he took care of my mom. I know he took care of my sister. So it's like, boom, I'm just gonna do what he did. But it's like, on the other hand, it's like single mothers and stuff. It's like, I just see my mom work 2 jobs. What am I gonna do?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to get into.
You have
So
no
it's like
direction, yeah.
the easier route, the most like successful conversion rate is like seeing a husband and a wife build together, work as one, and like raise a family.
I mean, what you mean work is one though? I mean, right now, me personally, I'm just like, well, I already said I've been saying like I don't want my wife to work necessarily. I really don't care about them working. But now it's like, all right, I used to be like, they ain't gotta cook, they ain't gotta clean or nothing like that. Like that's just not something they gotta do because I'm not getting with you for that. But really, at this point, I'm thinking, I'm starting to feel that. Bro, stop kicking my foot down, bro.
Bro, come on, bro. We gotta clip shit up, bro.
It went my foot
Like,
all
with
the
your
way.
foot in it,
It
though?
went all the way up there.
No, I
though.
don't think it was in camera though.
Yeah, they don't say it's right here.
Wide
bro.
angle might be in there.
All right, fuck it. But what I'm starting to realize is that the traditional household was set up for a reason. It's been going like that for years. What do you mean by traditional household? By the traditional household, I mean the wife is the nourisher, right? They come in, they cook, they clean, they take care of the kids, they do all that stuff. Now, let me continue moving on. All right, boom. And the man goes out. They go hunt. They go get the money. They provide. And they take care of you. Now, of course, we'll help out with the kids and all that stuff when we have to. I'm not saying you just got to be a slave and I'm not touching no diaper. I'm not doing none of that. Like, nah. But most of the time, it should probably be on a wife. Now, the thing is, though, now you get judged for saying that, and they look at you like you're a bad person. Why is that, though? Because the thing is, this has been going on for years and generations and generations and generations. When people have been together for 50, 60, hundreds of years, like relationships, married. And then now all of a sudden they like, nah, fuck that. You an independent woman. You ain't gotta have no man. Or y'all should be, it's equality. It's equality. We're not saying don't have equality. I'm not saying that. We can have type of equality. You have it. But the thing is, you handle your responsibility, I handle my responsibility, and we come together as one and we make this thing happen. I feel like that's the best way for it to be. Now at one point I was like, bro, they ain't gotta do nothing. They could just chill, be my wife, as long as they just loyal, whatnot, we good. But no, that's not. As I guess a man that wants like bigger things in life, I can't focus on, oh shit, I gotta go home and wash dishes. Oh, I gotta clean my house. I gotta do this. Or I gotta find somebody to do it. I don't want to deal with that. But if I'm out here trying to build an empire, why am I worried about cleaning the stove?
Let me ask you this. Keyword, guys, y'all stay with me here. Through your perspective, what race does the traditional household, like, just keeps the traditional household intact and does that the best through your perspective? I know my answer right now.
It's either Asians or white people.
I say Mexicans.
Oh, for sure. God damn, I don't know what the hell I just said.
I ain't never seen, I'm not gonna say never, but like traditionally you see like a Mexican family.
And we work with Mexicans like quite often.
Yeah, we work with Mexican families, so it's like, boom.
Like
it's like the wife's always around the kid. Probably all the kids are mama girls or mama boys or ooh, because the mom's always at the house. And then, they be like, work like a Mexican. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they say work like a Mexican. Boom. The dad be
I
out
like the way
there
you-
getting to it
I'm glad you cleared it up.
from sunset to sunrise. Like when I go
To
pull up
sunrise
to
to
the gym
sunset.
in Chamblee, it's
70
it's
other niggas.
men out there just waiting for like. I guess they just stand outside and
Waiting
wait
for
for
jo-
somebody to pick them up to go to work or something. But it's like the men work and the wives stay at home, put the kids on the bus and stuff, and stay at home and taking care of everything at home.
And they be good. And y'all think, all right, so contrary to belief, then people be like, but they ain't really having like success like that as a family, man. Y'all crazy as hell, bro. Them folk be coming.
Bullshit.
I'm like, I'm selling a house, bro. Them Mexicans buy the house the fastest, bro. I was showing a house to a Mexican tomorrow. They
They go
probably
through
gonna
the
buy it.
bank?
No, they be coming
They be coming
straight
with
cash,
cash.
and they don't sell drugs or nothing, bro.
No.
They just understand family dynamics, bro. They come in, they let the man go to work. They know how to handle their finances, and they actually just take care of business. And they're not even from America whatsoever. They barely speak English, but they be easy like multiple times a year. We talk, oh, you got this house for $60,000? Okay, cool. Here goes $60,000. We'll close, and we'll close tomorrow. We'll close tomorrow. Like we'll buy the house tomorrow if they like it. They're buying it.
Okay, so let me ask you this because I feel like we got away from it a little bit. So, who's at more of an advantage? Someone who has a married mom and dad in their life, or somebody who's like probably dealing with like a single parent, whether it be like a single mother or a single father? Like, who's more at an advantage?
I mean, I feel like so it's different ways to think about it, right? So I mean, you got the person that got the single. Now, let's say you got the mom and dad together. That's good and all because that's very good. They probably got the advantage. Let's put it out there. They probably definitely have the advantage
Explain.
because you're able to see a healthy dynamic. You can't even say it's healthy. I don't know.
Yeah.
You really don't know. So I mean, what are we saying? That's like a broad question, really. I don't know if it's healthy or not. Are they healthy? Is it a healthy relationship or like?
Let's say healthy.
Let's say healthy. All right, cool. Let's say healthy. So you're able to see that, hey, you see your dad taking care of business. You see your mom being able to help your dad and support him in taking care of that business and take care of you. With that being said, somebody has time to actually court you. So when it's only a single parent, they don't have time to be there all the time. You know what I'm saying? They don't have time to watch you all the time. When it's two parents in the household, usually when one not free, the other one's free. So that way you don't have so much leeway. See, with me, I raised with a single mom. She at work most of the time. Why nobody's at home and the only people that's watching you is the older sibling. And the older sibling doing the shit they want to do, so they ain't watching.
That's so true, bro. Cause I done had the best of both worlds. Like I done had my mom and dad in the house, and then I just had just my mom in the house. And it's like, bro, when it was just my mom in the house, bro,
You get rid of
I was staying at my friend's house for like 7 days, 10 days, like just outside. Like I'm outside, bro. Like it's like I don't got nobody to report back to because like she busy working and stuff, working 12-hour shifts. So it's like she don't got time to watch me, and my brother he don't care.
They don't.
It's like I'm just outside.
Yeah, for sure. And the reason, like, and it's got to be a reason. The only reason. So we was talking about back to what we was talking about earlier. When we was talking about, they changing the family dynamics and how now it's changing where they're trying to go away from what has been working for years. What is so crazy. I'd be like, if it broke, don't fix it. But all of a sudden, they trying to fix it. I do not get it. So I honestly feel like, and I know they are. I feel like they really trying to, and it's definitely the black community most. Let's be completely honest here, right?
There's some boss bitches out here.
And that's not the problem, but that's the issue. I'm not gonna say that's the problem, but it is an issue. The reason being because you could be a boss but still be a wife. Most people don't know how to, or still be somebody a nourisher.
Hey, you could make money as a female and still submit to your husband.
Yeah,
like, you can make more than him and still come home and submit to your husband.
Yeah, you can. Now the thing is, your husband got to be worth it and make it so you can submit for them, so you can cook and clean. Because if a woman has all she known is like working for herself or trying to figure out how to make money, they can't just come to you and just submit and be like, okay, I give it all to you, because that's a big trust thing. You have to show them that you have the ability to provide for them, so they can just say, you know what, I'm going to not focus so much on my work because I know my husband got it together. He's good. He gonna handle us, and I could just nourish. So so we're not just saying putting this on women. Like, we're not just putting this on women, because at the end of the day, the man really got the biggest responsibility. Like, that's a big responsibility too. It's really hard to nourish and raise a child, cook, clean. Trust me, I know.
You're responsible for the next generation.
I'm responsible for like we're responsible to make sure that you're able to even do that, to raise those kids into the point where they are healthy and able to continue building on. So we're both very much. So the thing, I think this is what happened. I think this is what it is though. what happened is they start making women feel like, oh, you're not as valuable as the man if you're not going out here and getting the money. But that's not the truth, because you're so valuable to me that you're able to clean, cook, whatever you got to do at the house and take care of the household. Let's just say that you're able to take care of the household in that way where I don't have to stress and worry about what I got to do when I get off of work. And if I could just focus on what the fuck I got to worry about at work and actually go out here and be a successful man and be able to capitalize on the opportunities that I have, because I'm not, my brain not all about, damn, I wonder what my kids doing. Let me call and check on the kids, my mom or the babysitter. Like, no, I know my wife got it, they good. Or my girl, they got them, you know they good.
And keep in mind, if we fuck up and cheat, if we're technically married, they're obligated to 50%.
Obligated.
So it's like you're not losing nothing. Like
you don't lose nothing. So
you're obligated to like 40, 50% or something like that. Like I gotta break everything down like to that point.
But back, yeah, for sure. And back to the point of, I think, bro, they doing that shit on purpose though, because not all of a sudden they put these industry plants, and that's what they are. I guarantee you they are. They put these people out here that's saying, "Oh, funny, I can do it by myself, and I'm a boss ass bitch."
Call one out right now. Who?
Shit.
Like Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Young Miami.
All them, bro. They just saying, I don't really need nobody.
Really, all the female rappers, honestly.
All of them.
They all support, like, fuck that nigga.
Like that is nuts to me.
And I still listen to them.
And guess what they do?
Hard music.
They are taking, what they're doing is they're literally taking a man out of the household, and they telling women, bro, you ain't got to submit to no man. But it's like, that's what's been working for years. Not all of a sudden y'all tell not work. But then when they do that, now you got a son or a child that's been misguided, or they don't understand what's right and what's wrong, because they only hearing it from one side, and that one side is not even right most of the time.
You know what's crazy? It gets to the point. It gets to the point where they're so independent. Some girls be like, I don't even want to have kids. So it's like,
I hear that all the time.
It's like it gets so deep where they're like, I'm gonna be so satisfied with my life, I don't even want to like continue my like last name or continue like my like legacy down the road. It's like, I'm not even gonna have kids. It's just gonna end with me. Like if y'all gotta understand that if y'all don't have kids, especially if you like a single child or something, like your legacy is done after you die.
Done.
It's done.
And let's bring it full circle real quick. So you know how we was talking about, you asked, is it better to have both parents or one parent in the household? You asked about that.
Who's at advantage?
Yeah, well, who's at advantage? Now, we already know, we've cleared it up, that most likely the person that has the healthy relationship with both parents are at the most advantage. Now, this is the thing, though. Right now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to take the importance of having two parents in the household out of it. With all the music, all the stuff that they put out there and saying they don't need a man, or men acting like, you know, they can't settle down or something. They just got to have multiple women and stuff like that. We're not going to get into that conversation. Because I know you will.
Let me say this though. Because like having two parents in a household is definitely beneficial. Of course, you have like some anomalies, like, oh, I was raised by a single parent, but
that boy smart as hell. You just heard that word?
You heard that? Yeah, I started.
And he said it right.
Hey, I've been reading. Yeah, that's my girl. I've been reading. But boom, so it's like you might have those like anomalies, where it's like the single parent of the household, they might be like just making crazy bread, crazy money.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like in my lifetime, through my perspective, like what I've seen is like I talked to some of my friends and they're like, yeah, my parents had like 10, 15, 20,000 put up for me like when I turned 18.
For sure.
I'm like,
and they have nothing I'm nothing like that.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy, but that's the thing though. When they're able to have two parents, they doing that. They pulling the one. They making the one. They pushing for the one parent household. Most of the time, a mother in that household. But the thing is though, it really don't work that way. So now you got more people that's dropping out of school. More people just not educated. Cause they ain't got nobody on their ass telling, like they ain't got a dad on their ass that's like, hey bro, go do this. You need to be doing this. And then you got a lot of I'm bringing, cause I'm a man. I got to just take it back to men. You got a lot of men that's not really men out here because of that. Mm-hmm. They didn't have a man in the household with them. They just had INDEPE. Yeah. It's been going on, bro. This shit not nothing new, bro. Yeah. They like, she got her own house, she got her own car, like. Why? Like
club chant.
Like the thing is though,
it's like a gospel song in the club.
For sure,
like,
bro. That shit is planted in there on purpose, bro. That's why they make that shit blow up on purpose, because they're like, oh yeah, they need to hear this. They need to hear this because this is the agenda that we're trying to push. Yes, an agenda. This agenda is being pushed.
So you think the USA like the government,
Yes.
president, all
Bro,
three
yes.
branches, they want the traditional household to be broken up.
They want that shit to be broken up because it's been working on. And then guess what? Anything that's in religion wise, that's gonna make this shit a better place or make it harder for them to take control over stuff, they gonna take that shit out. Like they like hell no. They do away with that shit.
You know what I heard Dr. Umar said? He said the churches they thrive off like a single mother. They thrive off like a single
I heard
parent
that too.
because they were like, if they're so invested in if they had a husband or whatever, they wouldn't have that time to be coming to church, putting all their effort and time and volunteering into the church. It's like if you're single, you could do that. But if I got a husband, I gotta go meet his needs. I gotta go see what he needs. I gotta go make him feel like a man. But it's like if I'm single, guess what? I don't got nobody to go back to. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the church.
But listen though,
Do you believe that?
But first of all,
I be throwing everything on you.
it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff in the church. First of all, but I do believe that though. That makes hella sense.
I feel like it's some truth to it. It's some truth.
Bro, it's a lot of truth in it because if you think about it, most of these people that's really heavy church goers, which is nothing wrong with that. I believe in it too. I believe in going to church and all that stuff. Nothing wrong with that. God, please, I believe in it. But the thing is, though, the way they take advantage of it is kind of basically like, yeah, bro, you're married to the church. Like, this is it. So you give your all to the church. You come to the church and volunteer. You go to the church and you go help out. You go to give your money to the church.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? And people probably look at me like I'm crazy for this because they be like, in the Bible, it say, you get 10% of your money. All the money, amount of money I make, whatever amount of money I make, I take 10% of it and I put it in a separate account. That money does not belong to me. It belongs to God. God has blessed me with that money. Now, what they say you're supposed to do with the 10% in the Bible. Or not in the Bible. Not even necessarily in the Bible. The church is just supposed to help the people.
The church is supposed to help a community. Like
Help the
whether
community.
they start a school or something.
It's supposed to help the community, right? So what I do is I take my 10% and I tithe by giving back to the people. I don't go give my 10% to the church. First of all, because most churches don't handle money the right way, no way. Let's be completely honest. They do not handle it the right way. Now, the church I do go to, I think they actually do. But I still decide 10%. Like anybody know, like BJ know, I not too long ago went to buy. I pay people rents. I go to the grocery store. I don't pay for people, like plenty of people, like groceries just in the grocery store, just like, hey, let me pay for your groceries. I go feed the homeless, and I do that. I do stuff like that. Y'all don't see it because I don't post stuff like that. There's no need for me to do that. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because God has blessed me with that, and that's His money. So that is my way of giving back. But they say give money to the church, but then you see the pastor pulling up in a helicopter.
Shit
Like stuff like that. Like, bro, it ain't no. And the thing is though, in the church itself, man, we go to the worst places, got the most churches, and that's the most hoodest places ever. Church on every motherfucking block. Man. Right? We do a lot of work in Macon. Bro, you go to Macon, bro, there's literally a church like next door neighbors, like on every block, everywhere. And it's in a straight hood, though.
Some churches in Macon, it's a lot of churches in Macon that are like closed down, shut down out of business.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because they put it in a place where they wasn't even necessarily helping the people, but the help people couldn't help them either.
Yeah, because they like, y'all got all these churches, but I don't see no change around me.
It's no change.
Thing.
What's up?
How do y'all feel about the statement of churches being more so of a place where church being more so of a place where hurt people go, and it's the church not being a place to help people. It's just where help people go. It's not a place for people to get help.
It's definitely a place for hurt people because it's like it's a church, so they gotta be like comforting, like they gotta like embrace you, they gotta bring you in, they gotta let's go out to eat after this. Like that's a given. They're gonna give you that, but it's far like you gotta be into your church. You gotta know what they're doing with that money and stuff, and like knowing where they're putting stuff to see if that supports what you're trying to do. Like my grandpa has a church, and he literally, I think they started a school that's next door to it. Like they're doing stuff like that.
There is some churches, I think,
like nursing homes and stuff. Like they're actually out there like, no, we need this money because we're gonna go do that with it. And then they're like Mike was saying, there's some churches it's like, it's like this pastor's like, I need that new jet, that new 2024 jet that just came out. I need this jet.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. Now, this is a thing, though. A lot of people get churches wrong, though, or pastors wrong because they're like, you using my money. They may not be. Pastors get paid from the church just like, they like a job. Now, if your church doing that good and you taking the part of the money, like if that's your salary and you're taking that shit and you buying your jet, perfectly fine. I'm not mad at that. I'm not saying, because a lot of people put a lot of pressure on pastors too, and they be like, oh, y'all supposed to live this real humble life. Like, for what?
Yeah, why
I'm doing the work
life,
I'm doing the work of God. I'm still able to help the community. Now, if you helping the community and all that, and you go out here and get a helicopter, that's on you. With your salary, that's your money, okay. But as long as you're not using the church's money, that's supposed to be helping the community. That's where the problem comes in at.
Nah, but I do feel like churches help, like, they can help hurt people to like a certain extent, because it's like, boom, like religion in general gives everybody a purpose.
Yes, it does.
Like if you follow any type of religion, it's like you have a purpose, you have a standard to abide by, you have like a book to follow. Like it's like you have to do this, stay on this straight line. Like imagine a world with no religion. It's like there would be complete chaos.
Chaotic, for real.
So it's like, no, we had this religion so we could get the masses to believe this. So it's like everybody abides by this, and it's like, okay, it's a sin to kill somebody. It's a sin to go steal from somebody. So it's like, it's really, religion keeps people like in order. So like we can have a calm society and everybody's just not like full blown chaos.
Yeah.
Like a barbaric era, basically.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's all that church is for, or religion is for, really? Just the
keep people in
guidelines?
order?
Yep.
No.
Because
I feel like it's for like the like understand like where we come from, understand
where
like,
we came from,
where we're going. In the beginning, I read Genesis first chapter. In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth. I'm not about to get into that, man.
That's a little too deep. Now we gonna get into that. No, one episode that you're gonna go crazy.
Don't spark me now, bro.
No, we ain't gonna do it yet.
I just got in my Bible, man. Stop.
This is a little warm up. This is a little warm up, cause I
read a couple chapters last night, man.
But most people can't explain it either way, and that's okay. So me personally, and I'm just gonna put this out there since it's the first like episode where we like doing stuff like this. I believe in the Bible. Why? Because ultimately you need to believe in something. Why? Because you know what's crazy? Think about this though. And I'm not to answer your question. I can answer it. But the thing is, that's how philanthropy works. It could keep going forever. Why? And at some point you just have to say, you know what? This is just what I believe in, and I stand on it, and you can't change what I believe in. At some point, you just got to get to that point, because you could forever ask me why you do that. I remember I took philanthropy in like college, and that's literally all the fucking questions are. It's just why. You can keep asking that shit forever. But the thing is, I just understand, like I said, I was going back into it. I believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus. I believe in, everything that the Bible says. The thing is, though, I don't necessarily call myself a Christian. So y'all going to hear me say this over and over again. Now, I believe in Jesus. I gave my life to Jesus Christ. Yes. And I probably go harder about it than most people that's in the church that call themselves a Christian.
You baptized?
Baptized for sure. I got baptized young. I'm going to do it again, though. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I don't know. Do you like not necessarily saying I don't, but I just feel like religion is man-made. Yeah. Who said nothing? God never said, "Oh, you need to be part of." Actually, He didn't even like religious leaders, cause He felt like they was manipulating the word of God to do what they want to do. So, in the Bible, it says that.
Cause like it's like when I watch like the movies and stuff, it's like people were basically coming over and be like, "Hey, y'all either gotta be Christian or we about to wipe out this town." Like that's all the movies and stuff and like books and research I do. That's how it was. It's like, hey, y'all either change into our religion or guess what? We about to get busy and wipe y'all out.
Yeah, for sure.
We're Christian over here.
And
that's how every religion worked. Every religion was like really hidden about their religion.
And this one thing about it, I know like most people you talk to, you do ask questions like, why? The only reason they really have no reason, like they be like, oh, you can't be with this type of person, or you can't be with a Muslim, you can't be with this type of person, or you can't be around these people. But like, why? Just because you don't. I don't understand why they crucify the Christian community or whatever, they crucify like other religions for doing the things that they're supposed to do that their book tells them to do.
Yeah.
And that's what pisses me off about like a lot of stuff like with church and stuff like that. Like, and I'm trying to better that. I'm trying to actually help with this because I want to let people to live, by the Bible. And look, guys, I'm not perfect. I sin, guys. I sin. God forgive me. I forgive my sins. I repent every night.
I think for Muslims, it's Ramadan, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's Ramadan.
You're not supposed to really sin.
Yeah, for sure. At all. But the thing is, though, a lot of people don't understand that what is holding us back is the fact that we can't live by the Bible or the book that we believe in to the fullest. We just take the things out that we want to believe in and live by it. I'm gonna give you one example. One example. I'm reading the Bible. I read the Bible every day. I'm reading the Bible the other day, and they like the Passover. The month of the Passover is supposed to be the New Year, right? The month of the Passover is supposed to be the New Year. Now I want look up when is the month of the Passover. Look it up. I know when it is. I just want BJ to look it up. Look it up real quick. Right? We're gonna let BJ give us the answer real quick. When is the Passover? Just look up when is the Passover.
I was a good typer in school, guys. Evening of Monday, April 22nd, 2024. Tuesday, April 30th through 2024.
In the Bible, it says the month of the Passover is the start of the new year.
So in April?
Why we celebrate the new year in January? Exactly. We live by what we want to live by. Think about this though.
Jesus was born.
When?
And Christmas is on now.
Jesus went in. I know, but the thing, I know you don't know, but the thing is though, that doesn't even make sense. That's technically a pagan holiday. This is what I'm saying. It's with this show gonna get real deep. I'm real quick. I'm telling you.
Stay tuned for the next.
I'm telling you because we gotta have part 2 of this.
Going off a limb right now.
I could keep going right now. The thing is though, month of the Passover. I'm making this as an example though, so I'm gonna bring it back. So that's technically the new year. If you think about it, the new year. Why would the new year start when everything's dying in January, in wintertime, when all the leaves and stuff dying? Wouldn't it start in the springtime when everything is living?
Everything going up.
Everything turning green. Everything. That's the new year. All right. And in the Bible, you read it says this. But my point is, we take the Bible and the books that we read, especially with the Bible, we take and we live by what we live by. People, pastors, and everybody, they'll scroll right past that, read past it like it don't even exist. And don't even try. Don't tell the congregation like, oh, this is what's going on. This is going on, and this is wrong and this is right. They just say, you know what? This is just tradition, and that's the problem. Tradition got a lot of us fucked up. It's not right just because America made it a tradition, not anybody else. America made it a tradition.
What's the trend right now? People be like, I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious.
Yeah.
It's like if 10 years ago that wasn't a thing really, or at least like to my
it wasn't like a big thing.
But now it's like a thing. People are like, I'm like more spiritual and I believe in God and or Jesus or whatever. And I'm not religious. Like
they say they believe in a higher being. They don't necessarily be like, that's how you are. Is that how you are? Which is cool.
Yeah.
They ain't real judgmental. The thing is, they just believe in a higher being. They don't necessarily like. They don't believe in like Jesus Christ necessarily and stuff like that, or they don't know. They haven't researched enough for them to say I believe in that, but they just believe, which is fine because if you don't know it, you just know you're smart enough to know something made us. Something made us.
Do y'all feel like religion is more connecting or like separating of people?
I think it's more separating. For sure.
But isn't it supposed to be
bringing people together?
Yeah.
So the thing is though,
because it's like separating to the point where they're like, if you don't believe in my religion, you're not going to heaven. And like stuff like that. It's like, if you don't believe in Christianity, you're not going to heaven. And it's like, okay, so what do you say to Muslims? What do you say like the Buddhists? Like what do you say?
But what you say to them is, and I ain't gonna care. We gonna bring my uncle's like an expert in this shit. We definitely gonna bring him on. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely.
Until I'm not even gonna get that deep into this.
Yeah, I don't even know. I gotta do my research. I gotta do my research.
He knows it like the back of his hand, and he gonna tell you everything.
What
and why.
Israelite?
Yeah, you can't say that to him because he's like, nigga, we're all Israel. What do you mean? Israelite? We're all Israelites. He's just saying I believe in the right way. Now I'm not gonna get into it. 'Cause I don't want to think but y'all ain't gonna eat me up, brother. You ain't gonna eat me up, brother. But the thing is, though, the point is, I would say that's why I say I'm not necessarily religious because the thing is, I want to live by the Bible, right? Right, and I'm not right now. I'm working better because just with holidays and stuff like that alone, like there's stuff in there we just shouldn't be celebrating. Just be real here. When I bring Uncle on, he gonna tell you about it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, That's why I say I don't necessarily just say, hey, bro, this is my religion. Because, bro, what? Y'all not even living by it the right way. I'm just saying I'm religion just so I can be cool with y'all.
Yeah, it's like y'all don't even follow your own book.
You're not following your own book, and that's why I respect. Like, we talked to a guy that goes off of, that guy was, what are they? Not Muslim. Muslim, so Judaism. But the thing is, though, Muslims and Judaism, they the ones that follow their stuff the most. Besides Buddha, they follow that book like to the T.
They follow that book.
Like, bro. So why are we not doing it? Why are we not doing the same thing as Christians?
Is Christianity the only? Well, is the United States the only country that separates church and state?
Church and state?
Yeah, because you know how you can't talk about
the United States. We don't have like all together like one. I would say we're probably the most.
Oh
known,
yeah, we're probably the only one.
We're the most known country that doesn't have like one religion that we believe in, but like mostly for I believe every other country they pretty much all believe in the same religion. Yeah,
it's the same thing, and that's the thing, and that's where a lot of confusion come in at. But that's why you got to know what you believe in and stand on it, because anybody. And this whole show where we doing this thing, like right now, if y'all see, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things, just giving y'all knowledge in different places. And then still in business sometimes.
Slavery.
Still all this. What the fuck you talking about? So we're going to give y'all knowledge.
Switching topics.
We're going to give y'all knowledge in a lot of different places, right? But the thing is, though, we just want to be able to make sure you stand on what you believe in. No matter what, I'm going to stand on what I believe in, and that is what it is.
All right. And what I want to know is, like, black people, we always get so much, like we always get beat up, like, oh, like, why do they commit crimes? Why do they act this way? Like, why is like this neighborhood scary to go in? And I'm like, just thinking, I'm like, if it was reversed and we were the slave owners and we enslaved a different race, don't you think it would be flipped and they would be going through the same stuff that like a lot of black people are going through?
Yeah, for sure.
And it would be like, oh, why are they acting like that? Like, why can't they do this? Or like the wealth gap. We would have had the wealth gap up here and they would be trying to catch us. Like, wouldn't it be like reverse? It's not based on like a race. It's based on like
what happened. The
events that happened. But if it was like reverse, it was like y'all would be going through the same stuff.
Yeah, the thing is with that though. The thing is with that. And that all come from everything that we talked about this episode, just to bring it full circle, right? So this is probably like the last thing that we're probably gonna hit on, but just bring it full circle. All that stuff, right? So you said slavery, all started with slavery, but the thing is that oppressed us. Then they oppressed us, they still trying to oppress us to this moment. Understand, I don't know why people think they want to give us, why would they give us anything when they could just continue just oppressing us? So the thing is, when they taking the parents out of the household, they breaking the households down and all that stuff, that's all part of the agenda. That's all part of it. Like, that's all part of it. And then that goes to, all right, so now that young man or that young woman ain't have a dad in the household, or they only had a dad, they only had a single parent household. Now they got that single parent household, they can't watch them all the time. So now guess what? They got a lot of idle time to go out and do whatever they want to do. So now guess what's going on? Now they out here committing crimes and doing dumb stuff with their friends. They probably didn't even know it was crime because they didn't have anybody to tell them they knew it was good or was it bad. They didn't know no better. So the thing is, all this stuff ties in. So it started with slavery. They brought us over here. Then they still just keeping us oppressed just through the system now. It's no longer just like, oh, we dead ass can just own you and tell you what to do. Now it's like, all right, we just can't necessarily tell you what to do because of y'all rights. But we can manipulate the system and get y'all where we want to be at.
Yeah, and we were talking about this like, because like, you know, politicians and congressmen and stuff, they could stay in term for like more than 4 years, like the president and stuff. And it's like a lot of times you see like the people that are in positions of power, they're like 87. they're from like 70 to
95, 100.
Yeah, to 95 years old, and it's like, weren't y'all like wasn't Martin Luther King around when y'all were like kids and stuff? So it's like,
and this is why,
and y'all were on the other side. It's like, bro,
and this is why America is in trouble, bro. This is why America's in trouble,
bro.
Because we don't have America doesn't have a succession plan. Everything should have a succession plan. Like, where is this going after I'm going? America don't have that, and that's why most countries, like you got Dubai and all this stuff, we are not in the top anymore, bro. Like, not like that. Like we're damn near gonna be like England. England used to be like the most powerful country, but now we don't even hear nothing about them like that. They still a good country. Don't get me wrong, They still got they own, they well off or whatever, but they are no longer a powerhouse. And the same thing happened to America. We have no succession plan. Who the fuck is finna take over?
Yeah, and it was like a good point because I was watching Earn Your Leisure.
Yep.
And he was like, everybody put in the chat right now, like, if you're confident in American, like in the United States society, like for the next 5 to 10 years, like raise your hand up if you're just confident and you love it. Like raise your hand.
Facts.
But it's like if somebody like if you're in Dubai or you're in China or somewhere else, it's like raise your hand if you're confident in that. They would probably raise their hand like, oh yeah, we know what we're doing over
Yeah,
here.
for sure, we good.
But in like America, I'm thinking now, the way inflation, everybody like you hear everybody they can't pay rent, they struggling, and everybody needs $20. Boom, it's like
we get $1 trillion of debt every week.
Yeah, $1 trillion every 100 days or something. It's like I can't confidently raise my hand and be like, oh yeah, I like to see where this is going in 5 years.
This how I'm gonna end it. You know how we got other countries, they happily put their flag in their bio or whatever. You never see nobody necessarily just put an American flag in their bio. Nobody want to raise that shit. Let's just leave it at that right there.
If I got out the country, I'd probably stand on business though.
I feel you.
I stand on business.
I ain't gonna care. I be like, nigga, man, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Exactly,
nigga.
yeah.
I know my president racist and shit, nigga, but I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I don't even talk about Biden. He old. We don't fuck to him.
Don't worry about that, bro. But everybody else, though.
LeBron James.
Fuck you.
Kanye West.
The Rock, nigga. Dwayne Johnson, nigga. You know these niggas. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, the real niggas in power, man.
I don't care, but
man.
I mean, no, this real. But this, hey, I feel like this is a pretty good start. You feel me? Just a little sneak peek.
Start.
What you think? I mean, we finna have a live
off the flap.
We finna have a live conversation.
Off the flap.
It was good.
Yeah, off the flap.
For real. For real. You think it's all right?
I think in the beginning we was a little bit.
They always look confused, but and that's why I kept telling them, bro. Like when people, we just got to keep. They're all saying, bro. The only way we know how the conversation gonna flow is we get started. That's the only way. Fuck off. I mean, we still got later on. We gonna come up with conversation.
Man, a year ago I'd have told Mike, I'm not shooting this episode today. I need a haircut. I need this. I need that. Hey, but guess what? We ain't here shooting it,
man. Look, y'all let us know what y'all think, of course. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, if y'all got some topics or anything that you want us to talk about, hey, let us know. Let us know. DM us. You can DM the page, _ on the porch. Make sure you follow us too. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comments, you can let us know what you want us to talk about, or if you got something to say, or if you agree, disagree. If you say fuck y'all, I hate y'all, let us know. If you love us, let us know. And then make sure you follow me on Instagram _Mr.Mindset. BJ, where can they find you at?
Y'all can follow me at _BJ Realman. And this is a public service announcement, guys. We're not an expert in any of these fields that we're talking about.
Disclosure.
So if you're in the comments hating, talking shit,
come on the podcast.
That means you didn't
about.
make it this far in the episode. Yo, short attention span ass. Goddamn.
Judgmental ass.
Get on your ass.
Fuck wrong with your stupid ass.
But that's how I know y'all ain't watched the episode. We're not admitting to be no experts in no field
and
that
I'm
we
not.
talk about. We're just two people on the porch talking about what we want to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. And that's just.
And if y'all got a problem with it, come meet us in person and stand on business.
Stand on business, nigga. Yeah. Nah, for sure. But yeah, we like we just said, we know experts. A lot of people that come on here, they gonna be teaching us. We're gonna be coming on here. We're gonna have. I want y'all to know we're gonna have our computers out. We're gonna be looking at. We're gonna be
checking them.
We're gonna be researching shit on the spot. And when we're just with us, we're gonna be looking up random ass shit and be like, oh shit, you think it's real? It is what it is. We're gonna have a good time, guys, and be able to give y'all the knowledge that we're looking to get. So we're seeking knowledge. So while we're seeking knowledge, why not bring you on along our journey?
And join the real estate community, guys.
Dumbass. Join the real estate community. Definitely go ahead and hit me up if you want to join, and if you want to learn how to do wholesaling, make at least $20K a month. Please.
Instagram's links in the bio.
For
guys.
sure.
We're not hard to find.
So hit us up, DM me, and we are about to go ahead and go to an event. So I gotta put my clothes on, and we out. Peace.
Say hit the button a couple more times.
And we out.